Greetings, YouTube! Danny Staten here on the Daily Dan Blog. You know I love saying that. Today I'm taking a look at The Witching Hour. The Witching Hour number 20 from 1972. I'm not sure how much I'm going to like the stories in this book, but I tell you what, I really am digging this cover art where this chick's coming down the stairs and like Frankenstein's monster standing here holding an animal and stuff, like a little doggy maybe. And guess what? You won't see none of this in this comic book. I bet you. So here's a little story we like to call Once Upon a Midnight Dreary. That sounds classical, don't it? Let's bust it open and have a look. And as usual, inside the front cover, you're going to learn how to build up your muscles, build up the mass, fight the bullies on the beach, and kick their, well, you know what I'm saying. There you go. You get a look at how to build them muscles, and you can order it right here if you really want to. And now we move into the first page of this wonderful comic book, where the gathering of witches is getting around to tell a story about some chick trying to raise her dead husband. This could be interesting. And in full irritating panels brought to you by the Daily Dan Blog, you get to see old Aunt B over here. Aunt B all upset, talking to the old witch down here about her dead husband. She want to raise him from the dead. Yes, she does. Yeah, and she gets a little story about how he died out and stuff, and how she's been going around to the mediums trying to contact the other side, and it's not been working. Aunt B's all upset when the grim Gridiron Reaper shows up with his long flowing capes, looking like a superhero, looking like Spawn. Well, info panels brought to you by the Daily Dan Blog. We're going to see how this is going to go. Anyway, the old chick is out trying to hire people to summon up her dead guy husband. It's not working, but she does manage to summon up a con artist who is making a fake bust of the face. That seems to be a trend in this comic book, apparently. Gonna make a fake bust of the old man's face with this evil witch over here talking about, we're gonna scam that bitch out of all her money. Apparently scamming this bitch is not a good idea. As they plan to plan, they go outside, and the last scam artist who said he was going to do is just suddenly fell dead in the street for being a prophet of disaster. So anyway, they're going to bury this guy real quick, throw him in a coffin. I guess it was really fast back in the old days. He's all upset because he was faking it. Look, somebody done figured it out, and they reached down and pulled the mask off his cold dead face. I think they making a mask. Wait a minute. This guy must be the master of disguise I was thinking about. Master of disguise is making a mask of the dead guy's face. He gonna do some mess with somebody's stuff, apparently. And then we get a commercial for the caveman is coming. The cavemen are coming. Yeah, that's right. Dinosaurs, just like you see at Jurassic Park in this prehistoric kennel. Oh, it's a prehistoric kennel? Never saw that when I was young. I don't know how I missed prehistoric kennel. That's not exactly what I would call the good stuff. And on the next page, you get some blockbusters with new guides, because what the frig? Because you really need some new guides. Did you order this crap back in the day? Once again, I did not order this crap. I do not know what happened with the blockbusters. Well, old dude and his goddamn ugly ass mama's all happy because he done made him another mask. Now he can be somebody else. Hey, check this guy out. He's waking up going, I wasn't really dead. What the fuck happened? I'm just being somebody. Yeah, because he's got a lot of faces up in his little closet full of masks. I guess he can throw one on and be anybody he wants to, anytime he wants to. You're alive, but how? Well, he ain't really alive. He's wearing a mask, you dumbass. I swear to God. So, in this full cavalcade of confusion, brought to you by the Daily Dan Blog, goofy bastard makes mask of dead people's face. He likes to walk around and freak people out. And then they do that little medium scam with his old batty ass mama, where they gonna bring somebody back from the dead, and homeboy puts on his mask, see right there, and he's gonna fake people out, and he's gonna rip people off, and he's gonna rob them. Well, that's not a Witching Hour story. That's a con man Law and Order special right there. Check how they dress. I like the outfits with the little bowler hats. I should get me something like that, maybe without the badge. Well, anyway, they're gonna confront mystical masked man who runs off with his hands cuffed. They was about to bust his ass. So faker guy runs out in front of a carriage and gets well, I ain't gonna say that. Gets messed up real bad. Yeah, that's right. I'm trying to lay off the profanity. I'm not gonna go into it. Anyway, dude died. That was the face he was wearing when he died. It's not his, by the way. And the old witch is all like, maybe Osmond will tell him how when they meet him in the next world. And that's the end. And that was a crappy story. Yes, it was. It should have been on Law and Order instead of the witching hour. And then we get some commercials. That's right, a cavalcade of commercials. That's my word of the day, cavalcade. You can draw. You can get a high school diploma. You can look impressive. Yeah, right. Yeah, look like a Roy. And I got some comic books for sale, and I probably bought a bunch of them. Yep, that was the ads page in this wonderful old comic book. This wonderful old, really thick-ass comic book. God, it's going to take a long time to review this shit. Beware the guest. And I kind of think I'm seeing maybe a Catwoman ripoff about to happen here. This came out in 1972, and I'm pretty sure the legend of Catwoman existed a little bit before this. Well, anyway, in full panels brought to you by the Daily Dan Blog, we're going to worship the cat god in 79 AD. This guy's having flashbacks for some reason. Every time he gets a little knock on his little goofy head at the Black Magic art shop, well, that'll always tease you out. He wakes up an emperor in 79 AD on the island of cat gods. Yeah, boy, what a wonderful story this is going to be. So, this dude got there and went to the store. He bought him a big-ass book, and now he's going to read in a reading rainbow. Take a look. It's in a book. A reading rainbow. That's right. This asshole goes back in time when he reads that book. He feels like he's there. He's having the experience. He's all over the island where the cat people rule. No, that ain't the cat people ruling. It's just a story about the cat gods, like Wonder Woman and stuff. I don't know why they have to do it in this flashback thing, though. That's just ridiculous. But they're going to take your mind off of it with some more wonderful freaking commercials where you can see all the cool stuff you could order back in 1972. And like I stated before, I had this big plastic piece of crap that hung up on the back of my wall for $1. Yeah, I did. Yeah, let this be a lesson for you boys and girls. Never piss off the pussycat god. Look at that face on that pussycat. Don't it look like somebody you know? I'm not going to say no names. Anyway, they pissed off the pussycat god. Everybody got all upset and rumble, rumble, rumble. Guess what? Mount Vesuvius blew. Everybody about to get buried under some damn ash. Because everybody did not see the volcano gonna erupt coming. That this was turned out to be like that, wherever the hell Mount Vesuvius was. I can't remember the name of that island. Well, anyway, we all know what happened. The volcano erupted. People got buried. Cat God got pissed. Oh, my God, what a story. And as the volcano erupts and buries all these ancient people in the past, dude wakes up and it didn't really happen to him. What? I was dreaming. What? No, you had a flashback. You had an ancient memory. You had a lost memory from a past life, you jackass. And then, of course, that's the end of another crappy story in the witching hour. And then you get an ad for what probably is a lot better freaking comic book than this one, I have to say. And then it's time for some witchful thinking, which you know that Eddie Dan is not going to read, but I will go slow enough that you can pause this back later if you're really interested and read this dismal trap all to yourself without having to bother the Daily Dan. There's some astrology. That might be interesting. Tell me this shit ain't continued. Oh, my God. It's not continued, then you're going to get 2 pages of every freaking record you could order back in the day. God damn, some of these look good. I might have had a couple of these. Well, probably not that one, but I did have a couple of them. I think I did. Yes, it's true. Hit records for $2.86. Well, that's like $20 in today's money, right? And now we're going to get another story called The Diamond Hands of the Sun God. And of course, I get a feeling that we're going to see the comic story that Indiana Jones ripped off. Because this motherfucker not only got Indy running with the thing, that stole the statue god, but it's got the Temple of Damn Doom in it. Really, it's true. Anyway, archaeologist dude's digging around. He's going to be digging for some treasure. I don't know if he's official or not, but anyway, in the story, he's digging for the treasure. He's running around. He's being all greedy ass Indiana bad guy Jones as he finds the diamond-handed statue worshipped by Kenny. It's Kenny's daddy. Yeah, Kenny's dad runs this place. He's gonna steal some stuff. So in full panels brought to you by the Daily Damn Blog, we can see fake ass Indiana Jones ripping off the tribal people. We can see him letting people drown. We can see him going, look at my hands. I am the hands of evil. He steals a Jeep. Oh, I've seen that scene before too. Yep, it's official. He's running around with stolen stuff. He's going to the city. He's renting a room from Kenny's uncle. He's hanging out in the city. He's looking for a buyer for his stolen crap. Oh my God, what a story. Yeah, that's what happens when you steal from ancient Indian Hindu gods about a diamond-handed thing. Your hands start getting a little bit stiff. Yep, they're all looking for him, trying to figure out what happens, but yes, what is it? I had nothing to do with that. Even though my hands are looking a little stupid. And then you get the commercial for the superhero stick-ons. Stick your favorites up against the wall. Yeah, because I wanted to slam my favorites on the wall too. I ordered a couple of these stickers. I had that big ass Superman and that really cool Flash. I stuck them on the wall and then they wouldn't come off. And my stepdad had a carnivorous shit fit over the stuck shit on the wall. Yeah, I got in trouble over that stuff. It's true. And in this sad Indiana Jones ripoff, I can't even understand why this is in a Witchet Hour story. Guy stole some idol stuff. Guy had some trouble with his hands. And of course, guy gets busted, gets the handcuffs thrown on him, and gets took off to jail with his crumpled up, freezing up hands. Oh my God. How witchy is that? Not very much. So let me take this time to tell everybody to be sure to check out my friend Pat McCormick. Big show this week over on the Golden Rage of TV here on YouTube. That guy is awesome. And I had to tell you to be sure to check out my friend Dave Sunstorm over at The Good Stuff on the Dave Sunstorm channel here on YouTube for all the really good stuff. I think he's going to be showing a video of him opening some stuff I sent him this week. So you don't want to miss that. And in the next story in this long drug-out comic book, Never Ride with a Stranger, you're going to get where, what the hell, Jesus and Barnabas Collins are about to pick up Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, and we got to try to figure out who the bad guy is in this one. Better watch out, it could be a madman, my friend. Give me a ride, bitch. So in full panels, brought to you by the Daily Damn Blog, we get the drift. Chick car broke down. Chick standing in the rain. Chick gets picked up by two goose. She gets a ride. And we get this. Whoa. We're going to stop at the castle. Look, there goes Barnabas Collins saying, hey, you, Jesus and young Barnabas, come on in. Chill out in the castle. And that's what they do. They hang out in this big house waiting on the storm to pass. And I really don't like the way this guy with the beard looks. He looks like he walked out of time. Is that a crown of thorns on his damn head? Anyway, that's some really good art. And I give credit where credit's due. These Witchet Hour comic books are really drawn awesome, but their stories always leave something to be desired. As we're spending the night in the Castle of Nightmares, So apparently they picked the wrong place to stay, and that's just all messed up because it couldn't be about a hitchhiker catching a ride with the bad guys. No, hitchhiker had to catch a ride with Willie Nelson and Superman. Yeah, and then they got to spend the night in a Hotel Doom run by Satan Dracula thing. Oh my God, look at this guy. He's got the horns. I am the devil. I am the God of hellfire, and I command you to burn fire. I have you to burn. Okay. No crazy word about the Brown here. Cause I actually got Dr. Wu to play that song once. I really did. Anyway, this guy's all upset. He's hanging out. I guess he's the devil. He's pissed off because this chick got Jesus and the bodyguard Superman boy here to pick her up. But in this dismal comic book, you know it's not going to matter because people getting the hell knocked out. The place gets set ablaze and everybody burns to death in the end. And that's the way it goes. I swear to God, that's the end. Everybody burnt to death. Oh my God, what a story. That makes me want to pull my freaking hair out. So we come to what I believe is the last story in this long, drug-out, dismal comic book, Once Upon a Midnight Dreary. And of course, you're going to get the chick who got kidnapped, thrown in the basement, and told to put some lotion on its skin. Yes, she did. So in full panels, brought to you by the Daily Dan blog, I give you the witching hour. Yes, it's true. Yes, it's true. Witching Hour number 20 from 1972. A great art masterpiece. A brilliant drawn comic book with the worst freaking stories I ever saw in my life. Every damn one of them looks like a ripoff from some movie I've seen recently. Look at this one, Farmer Vincent over here. Farmer Vincent has done kidnapped this bitch, thrown this bitch to the bottom of the goddamn stairs, freaked her out with fake skulls and stuff laying in the floor and stuff like she's gonna be there so long she's gonna turn into a skull. And then I swear, he tells this chick, you need to put the lotion on his skin and stay smooth, and I'm going to kill you and bury you in the yard later. Swear to God, bad guy, dude, bad guy. It's like it's the kidnap story. Where's all the witches, monsters, and ghouls and vampires in the witching hour? These stories have been tame and lame. Throwing in a commercial for a much better comic book and some cool stuff you could order. Oh my God, this is running so long. Anyway, Farmer Vincent torments the chick. I think he's gonna rape her up, but I just don't know. Anyway, he tells her he's gonna bury her in the field. He done digging her grave out back. She's pleading with God. Please save me, save me, save me. As she starts unwrapping herself and unknitting her sweater. And then we get this big, long, drug-out flashback about how happy she was, how she had this great little life, how one day she went walking her stupid dog and was kidnapped by the ghoul guy, thrown down in a basement, tormented, raped, and abused in a horrible fashion. Suddenly, two kids stumble upon where she is being held. She begs for help. She hollers for help. But of course, the kids say, oh, the hell with this. There's somebody in there. And they run away. They were just a couple of crooks wanting to break in. And as the crooks run away in fear, she hollers for the help. Please don't leave me here. But Farmer Vincent comes in with his gun and says, it's time to die, bitch. But right then, he tripped. He tripped and fell down the stairs and broke his full neck. His neck went back. Because thack's a word, T-H-W-A-C-K, thack. That's the sound it makes when your neck breaks, yep. Because this chick had unwound her little bit of her sweater. Yes, she did. Tied it across the top of the stairs and tripped the guy up and caused him to die. Now, that's a nice little twist and a really interesting story. Ends with that fat bitch witch digging a hole to bury that sucker. So I guess that was a pretty cool story. Gonna end it up with more crappy commercials in the back. Remember that stuff I showed you last time? And order them damn seeds where you can sell some shit. I swear this must be a standard on the Witching Hour comic books. Every one of them you get to get them damn prizes for selling that messed up seeds and stuff. Whatever. Well, that's my incredibly long look at the Witching Hour number 20 from 1972. Join me next time when I'll review another freaking Witching Hour comic book and actually hope it has some monsters, witches, vampires, or werewolves or something in it besides stupid shit like what we just had to sit through. But like I said, I get a bunch of these Witching Hours and I want to get through them all, so that's what I'm working on now. Maybe I'll throw some kind of little break in between sometime coming up. I'll let you know. Be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for me. Be sure to join me for my next video. And until next time, great art. Really well drew comic book. Really crappy stories. Now, better luck next time. Blog over.